Welcome back to God Speaks. It's always awesome when you say something or you bring knowledge and information forth from the invisible planes and higher dimensions of life. And then later on, afterwards, you go to a new source of information or a book or somewhere, you know, that you haven't experienced before, something that you haven't read, something that you haven't exposed yourself to before in that particular way. And yet there you hear, you see, you read, you gain confirmation of what it is that you thought, what it is that was communicated to you, what it was that came to you and or through you at some time. And it's a beautiful feeling. It just makes you overjoyed and really blessed because you know that you are connected to and in contact with this source and this information, and that you're just telling the truth. So it's a beautiful feeling. And that just happened to me not long ago where I had this book. And just the other day, I just randomly opened it, as I do as part of a practice, to see, what will pop out, what it might say. And this is what I read. And because of this, I have titled this video, Ultimate Power. Hopefully that's attractive to many of you. Ultimate power. All right. Wait, one more time. Ultimate power. All right, here we go. The student should see and feel his body as if composed of pure white flame, sending out long rays of light. The flame is your real self, the mighty I Am presence, the full Christ perfection. The rays shooting forth are the divine mind, or love in action. These rays are what follow your conscious direction, carrying your thought and producing magical results when consciously directed, held firm by determined, unwavering, conscious attention. The light you thus visualize is the electronic presence the Hindus call prana, also known as chi, ki, mana. This light is always directed by thought, but it is imperative that all learn to control and direct it consciously. This conscious control and direction is how the ascended masters accomplish such marvelous results. Divine love is a presence, an intelligence, a principle, a power, an activity, a light, and a substance. When we command divine love to go forth and do anything, we are setting into motion the highest form of action, the most powerful force. This, however, does not require terrific effort. In fact, it requires just the opposite. It is a calm, steady, determined, conscious knowing. As this becomes a fixed consciousness, an absolute certainty in one's conscious awareness, he will find more and more instantaneous response to his demand and command. Never be afraid to demand and command anything that is a universal principle of life. Make no mistake, the light, the universal electronic substance, is for your use, is at your command. Your mighty I Am presence is a self-conscious being, of which your outer consciousness is but a fragmentary part. Therefore, you can talk to your mighty master within as you would to a loving father who possesses limitless light, love, riches, power, health, happiness, or anything you could desire. For the more you consciously use this mighty presence of the I Am, the quicker will it respond to you. Divine love can control all manifestation. I repeat, divine love can control all manifestation. One more time. Divine love can control all manifestation. If in your use of divine love you are conscious that it has within itself all love, wisdom, and power of this mighty I Am presence, the fact is that you qualify this principle with which you command with whatever quality you are conscious of as being within it. You are given dominion over everything in the air, in the earth, in the fire, and in the water. You are given dominion over everything in the air, in the earth, in the fire, and in the water. You are given dominion over everything in the air, in the earth, in the fire, and in the water, through the command of this mighty universal principle, which is always at your conscious service and for your use. Love, divine mind, and prana are one in the static or still state. Through the conscious action of the individual, divine love, consciously directed, becomes love, wisdom, and power in action. This is why divine love, consciously directed to accomplish things, produces such marvelous results. It becomes instantaneous and all-powerful as soon as the outer consciousness ceases to limit it. Amrita, the fruit, the food of the gods, which makes one immortal and ultimately a god. Ultimate power. This has been God Speaks. Stay blessed.